paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want to.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Dallas Cowboys. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Viking 18.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Ready?
Throwing is Milton. Going right back to Ferguson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Milton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down. To throw, it's Milton. That's to the running back, Jurgen Blue. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Gets it underneath to Blue. That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Go.
On first down, they'll start out with Wright. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one caught. It's Horton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. Let's go.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. We'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Ready. 60 average. Top up. 70 Timberwolves. Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's an early scrambler to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
79 Broncos.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's way down into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
2nd down and 6 now.
Ready.
Palmer going in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
19, 18. Let's go.
In motion, the tight end.
19 Lions.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Wright. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Jalen Wright, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Milton. That'll be complete to Blue. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. 7 Tigers. Back to 80. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers.
Here's Milton. Gets this into the hands of Blue. And down inside the 15 he goes. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through a 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, the ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Hold it ready.
2nd down and 8.
Track 19, Tiger, 19, go.
Here's Milton now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far. They just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
That's down the field. He's got Arroyo. 7-7, our score after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Here we go. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the left side, catch made by Arroyo. And he's brought down. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Panther 6, Cup 19, Cup 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 60 Maverick, 6.
Milton. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
Let's go. Dragon 6, 70 Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
65 catch, 65, go.
They'll look to throw again. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ready.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Blue is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's second and 10.
70, Timberwolves. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Wright. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Hey, Clash.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
The Shaheed going to go in motion. Back to throw now on first down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
We can talk all we want about football football being a game of strength and brawn, it's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get it back.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. That's picked up by the Cowboys. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Blue. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Gets this out wide to Pickens. 10 more there and another 1st down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Go!
Throwing is Milton. And it's caught. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon 60. Hey, Smash.
They're going to look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Nifty move. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Warriors, 17, past the 60, past the 60. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. There's a short one caught by a roller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They go play action here on first down. Over the left side, Shaheed has it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
A give up the middle to right.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
This one happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we running the coaches when they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, it's Milton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos, Mustang 19. 19 tight.
Here's Milton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. To throw is Milton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle, he finds Arroyo. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now. Steady.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
No street. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
And And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Milton.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Nice kill. Buffalo 18.
Here's Milton now to throw. That is caught. Schoonmaker.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the slot. Complete. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup.
Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
19 Tiger. Go.
They'll look to throw on third and goal.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3.
They throw it out right, complete.
Touchdown, Cowboys! From 3 yards out.
And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a play fake here on first down.
Now a run here off the RPO. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. On first down, it's Blue. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Off the play fake. Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Now, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability.
That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got a man. Downfield is Horton. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47.
He'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Seahawks. Torrey Horton, 53 yards. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
27.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Touchdown, Cowboys! He goes 81 yards on the kickoff return. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Seahawks 27.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for the deep ball. And this will be caught at the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's down the field. He's got a royal. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
First throw now for the backup lock. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Elijah Arroyo from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Extra point up and through by Myers. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
34. To kick off for Seattle.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And he is going to lose yardage here.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Milton. So left side, it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37.
Well, these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Operating from the gun, Milton. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They go again with Blue. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Milton. And he's across for the touchdown. In the final minute, that should just about seal it. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll try and strike this drive in the air. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Here's 1st down.
That's good for the Seahawks.
Back to throw here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marquise Bell.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.
So that's a wrap for Charles Day.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, hey.